cut content is something a lot of Resident Evil fans want to know about, whether it's concept art, guns, characters, areas of the map, and many more things as well. Resident Evil 4 Remake is a game that almost every fan knows about to this day. It has yet to been revealed or announced, but could be sometime in the near future. One thing that concerns the fans is if the remake of Resident Evil 4 will cut content from the original, and from how the rumors and leaks have been shared across social media platforms, it is safe to say RE4 Remake will do so. Hitting the like button on this video and leaving a comment down below would be very appreciated to help this video reach the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as we just hit over 700 subscribers, and I thank you guys for that. Feel free to help us reach the end goal of 1,000 subscribers at the end of 2022, and with that out of the way guys, let's get into the video. Almost every Resident Evil game that you can think of has cut content, so it is very easy to say RE4 Remake will do the same. But Capcom has already shown us that content from the OG RE4 will be cut from the remake. How do I know? Well, it seems like a lot of people already know, especially if you played the VR version of RE4. Capcom has cut some dialogue out of the game, so let's get into those exact things. The first one, or actually the majority of the content that is cut, is about Ashley Graham. You remember the video where Leon looks up Ashley's skirt? That was cut from the VR version of the game, so I guarantee you won't be seeing that in the remake. Secondly, the ballistics line Louis Sarah says to Ashley when you're in the cabin, and also the infamous overtime line was also cut, and later on when you reach contact with Hunnigan at the end of the game, it appears they cut out that line where Leon tried to get her number. Now, is it really story-changing content that ruins RE4? Absolutely not, but I really do believe this may be a small taste for what's to come in the remake of this game. My thoughts from this cut content is something that you can just brush off of your shoulder. Removing the Ashley peak was a smart move from Capcom. Even though people did end up finding it funny, it was very piggish to do so. Hell, I'll even admit that I ended up doing it once. But in overall, I'm not butthurt about it. The only line that really bugs me that it got cut was probably the overtime line. I found that line absolutely hilarious and is very funny in terms of Resident Evil memes. So probably knowing that we may not see that dialogue in the remake is very upsetting, but it is what it is. From everything we know, Capcom is taking a whole different direction from what the original game was. From the rumors such as giving enemies interesting backstories and having bigger roles, to the village part of the game being at night, while being more horror focused, and the data overhaul between M2 and Capcom's Division 1 team, expect to see a lot of content from the original to not appear in the remake. The recent remakes of Resident Evil 2 and 3 are known for cutting out some great parts from the original. One flaw from RE2 Remake was the fact they removed spiders from the original. Playing RE2 Original and seeing those big ass spiders in the sewers honestly gave me the creeps, and not having them in the game was kind of a huge letdown. And also having a lack of consistency, sense, or variety in the B scenarios, in which the original didn't have that problem. I honestly really do feel like Capcom was a little lazy in doing those type of B scenarios. As for RE3 Remake, I know that game is definitely the place of Capcom being the definition of cutting content from an original game, but I did not play the original, but I am also aware of the Gravedigger boss and the Clock Tower being cut, and that did not make the remake, and also Nemesis feeling a little bit scripted compared to the original. But feel free to comment down below what else Capcom decided to cut from RE3 Remake, because I am not fully aware of everything they cut from the original, so feel free to educate me. But would I necessarily be worried about the RE4 Remake in terms of cutting content from the original? That is honestly up to you guys on how you really feel about the content in the original RE4. My gut is honestly telling me that they will be cutting out the cheesy content from the original RE4, of course. Would I necessarily say the cheesy one-liners from Leon? Who really knows until the game ends up getting released, but we do know that it definitely did add a certain fun charm to the game and overall in helping the game just be fun in general. If that definitely makes sense to you guys, because I think I repeated myself quite a little bit over there. But I wouldn't be too worried. I believe Capcom knows exactly what they're doing when it comes to this game. They know they cannot fuck it up at all, so I have absolute faith in them now. I know I was worried back then, which I think was 6 months ago, but faith has been a little bit restored, or has been added to me, so I am looking forward to it. I am beyond excited for this game, and I have 100% faith in Capcom and hoping that they can pull it off and make this remake one of the best ever made. But what do you guys think? Will RE4 Remake cut some or a lot of content from the original RE4? If you enjoyed this video, hitting the like button and subscribe button would be very, very appreciated. Don't forget to drop a comment down below so this video can help reach the YouTube algorithm. And thank you guys for watching this video most importantly. I hope you guys have yourselves a good day, a good night, and a good sleep. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. and much love.